The air crackled. The full moon hung heavy in the sky, a giant silver coin in the velvet darkness. A shiver ran down Elias's spine, a feeling like something impossible was about to happen. He wasn't wrong. Just beyond Widow's Hill, where the old oak tree stood gnarled and alone, a glow began. It pulsed, soft at first, then brighter, resolving itself into swirling colours and flickering lights. The Enchanted Carnival had arrived. Elias had only heard whispers of the carnival, stories told around crackling winter fires, tales passed down from grandparents to wide-eyed children. A carnival that appeared once a century, a place of magic and wonder, of talking animals and impossible feats. It was said that the carnival chose who it revealed itself to, and those chosen would be changed forever. Standing at the edge of the hill, heart pounding against his ribs, Elias realized he was one of the chosen. The wind carried the scent of popcorn and cinnamon, a strange and intoxicating mix. Music drifted on the breeze, a melody both haunting and merry. Taking a deep breath, Elias started down the hill, each step filled with trepidation and excitement. As he drew closer, the scale of the carnival became apparent. It sprawled across the fields, a riot of colour and light against the night sky. Tents shimmered, flags fluttered, laughter echoed. The Enchanted Carnival was no mere collection of rides and games, it was a living, breathing entity. For a moment, Elias hesitated, overwhelmed by the sheer sensory overload of it all. Then, with a deep breath and a quickening pulse, he plunged into the heart of the carnival, ready for whatever awaited him in this impossible, magical place. The carnival was a kaleidoscope of sights and sounds. Fire eaters breathed plumes of orange and red, their faces illuminated by the flames. A carousel spun merrily, its wooden horses carved with impossible detail, their eyes glittering with life. The air buzzed with conversations, but these were no ordinary conversations. A bear in a waistcoat argued politics with a woman in a feathered hat. A group of ravens gossiped on a lamppost, their voices surprisingly melodic. Elias wandered, his eyes wide with wonder. He saw a fortune teller with eyes like swirling galaxies, promising glimpses of the future. He passed a booth where a wizened old man challenged passers-by to impossible games of chance. Everywhere he looked, magic shimmered just beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. He stopped by a tent where a sign proclaimed Madame Evangeline's Menagerie of Marvels. Inside, creatures from myth and legend prowled in their cages. A griffin preened its golden feathers. A unicorn dipped its silver horn in a bucket of water. A dragon winked a sleepy eye. Each creature pulsed with an ancient magic, their eyes holding secrets older than time itself. As Elias ventured deeper into the carnival, he noticed whispers flitting through the crowds. Whispers of a challenge, a quest, a chance to uncover the carnival's true purpose. It seemed his arrival here was no accident. The Enchanted Carnival had a task for him if he dared to accept it. The whispers led Elias to a towering hall of mirrors. Distorted reflections stretched and twisted around him, each one a mockery of his own image. At the far end of the hall, a voice echoed, deep and resonant. Within these reflections lies the key to your destiny. Face your fears, and the path will be revealed. The mirrors shimmered, and Elias found himself staring into his own terrified eyes. He had always struggled with fear, allowing it to hold him back from experiencing life to the fullest. But this carnival, this impossible place, had a way of stripping away pretense and forcing one to confront their true self. With a deep breath, Elias stepped forward, determined to overcome the trials that awaited him. Each mirror presented a different challenge, each one forcing him to confront a different aspect of his fear. One moment he was battling shadowy figures, born from his darkest nightmares. The next he was navigating a treacherous maze, every turn leading him closer to his deepest fears. Yet with each challenge overcome, Elias felt a weight lift from his shoulders, replaced by a newfound sense of confidence. Finally, he reached the last mirror. Staring back at him was not a reflection of himself, but a shimmering portal swirling with nebulae of colour. He had faced his fears, proven himself worthy. The path to the heart of the carnival, to its true purpose, was now open to him. Stepping through the portal, Elias found himself in a hidden clearing bathed in moonlight. In the center stood a majestic oak tree, its branches reaching towards the heavens like supplicating arms. Beneath the tree, a figure awaited him, shrouded in shadow. As Elias approached, the figure turned. It was an old woman, her eyes twinkling with ancient wisdom.
You have shown great courage and a willingness to face your fears. The Enchanted Carnival exists to remind humanity of the magic that lies dormant within us all. You have been chosen to carry this message back to the world.
The old woman explained that the carnival was a conduit between the mundane and the magical, a place where dreams and reality intertwined. It appeared once a century to choose individuals who would carry the spark of wonder back into the world, to remind people of the beauty and magic that existed in everyday life. Elias felt a surge of responsibility. He had always been a dreamer, but somewhere along the way, he had let the pragmatism of adulthood extinguish that spark. No longer. The Enchanted Carnival had awoken something deep within him, a sense of wonder he hadn't felt since he was a child. As dawn approached, the carnival began to fade. The vibrant colors dimmed, the music softened, the laughter subsided. The magical creatures retreated to their hidden realms and the air grew still. The time had come for the Enchanted Carnival to vanish, to reappear only when the century clock reset itself. Standing at the edge of the clearing, Elias watched as the last vestiges of magic dissipated into the morning mist. He carried with him the memory of impossible wonders, of talking animals and enchanted rides, and the profound truth revealed to him by the old woman. The magic wasn't just in the carnival, it was within him, within everyone, waiting to be embraced. As the first rays of sunlight kissed the horizon, Elias turned and walked away from the empty field, a newfound purpose filling his heart. He would carry the spirit of the Enchanted Carnival with him, spreading its message of wonder and reminding everyone he met that magic existed not just in fairy tales, but in the everyday miracles of life. The carnival might be gone, but its magic would live on, rekindled in the hearts of those who dared to believe. The Enchanted Carnival would return in another 100 years, its purpose renewed. And perhaps, if fate was kind, a young man named Elias, a little older, a little wiser, would once again stand on Widow's Hill, drawn back to the impossible, magical place that had changed him forever.